process of it, how we go about it. Now, what exactly is the interview process goes on? Now, the UPSC interview is a two-way communication between the aspirants and the officers from the UPSC board. So, UPSC board selects some officers, retired officers, panel experts, and they are formed a panel, and the panel has been allocated with some candidates, and you are intimated about the particular time and the panel that you will be attending as an candidate aspirant for interview, and you are given a time slot and you have to appear there. Right. Around 20 minutes is the average we give for every candidate, but sometimes it can be exceeded by 2 to 3 minutes, and generally 13 to 15 minutes is generally how long an interview goes on. Right. So, a range of topics are covered there. The interview might be a scary but confidence. Yeah, many people are scared about the word interview. Even I was a little, but I had a confidence. As a part of my job, I was into medical sales. I was the medical representative initially. Then I became a district manager. So my job was to converse with the medical doctors almost every day. So that improved my English communication skills. Though I am from a vernacular medium, I had a very pathetic childhood, very poor condition, but I had a passion for good reading. And the moment I realized that, at least in India, you have to succeed, you need to have good communication skills, but that's how people are judged by our ability to speak and explain better. So I could face it. Now, the interview may be, as I told you, a little scary, but confident, soft skills and relevant preparation can make one. Again, the word soft skills are your etiquette, your behavior, your facial expressions, and all that. So your communication skills, your body language, or what you call kinesics, the way you look at the person, eye-to-eye contact, and pleasant smile on your face, and all this would tell. Because many students, when they get tensed, I see many of them doing like this. They break their fingers, or they keep wetting their lips like this. So that things are all they're not needed. That indicator of nervousness in the candidate. They break their nails and all kind of thing. Their fingers are crossed and their lips they keep wetting. It is an indicator of it. They touch their nose. Every time they touch their nose, that indicates that there is some kind of scary moment in that candidate, and that doesn't bode well for the candidate as well. So generally, many candidates share our experience. They said they did well because the preparation they have read. But more importantly, what matters is your knowledge and not your other things as well, right? So the candidates reach the venue. That is what we call as the Dholpur House or the UPSC Bhavan. In our language, we call it as the Dholpur House in Delhi. That is where the UPSC headquarters are. You'll be called on a particular date, on a particular time slot, and you have to be there at least 15 to 20 minutes ahead of your time. Then I suggest you go there by half an hour at least, because you have to fill up a form there. The questionnaire has been formed and all, so you should go early and make yourself presentable. Sit, don't pant, don't gasp. Take and have a good breakfast if you're in the morning session. Light lunch if it is the afternoon session, so that you don't have to control your siesta, your sleepy and all that kind of thing. So make a habit, you stay fresh, calm. Right. So reach the venue sometime prior to the interview. Generally, the security guards will do the mandatory checking. That. Then ID proof, you have to give your ID proof and all. Then interview call letter, that you have to present all the basic requirements and all. Then ID to carry government issue identity card to avoid any confusion. So basically, I suggest you take your Aadhaar card with you. Okay, that would be ideal, because now UPSC has made it Aadhaar as a mandatory for your even registration. So after proper security check that you are done, the candidate have to submit their mobile phones. You can't carry a mobile phone into the hall. You have to deposit there. They'll give you a token number with it. Then you can collect it after the interview process. The other person belongs to the bhavan. If you are carrying anything else, maybe you are carrying a tiffin box, or maybe carrying your water bottle, maybe a flask, a cup of tea or something like that, you can. Or you can carry a couple of sandwiches in case you feel hungry. And I would suggest you have a couple of bananas before you go into interview hall. It helps you. It really works. I used to do it. Whenever there is anything like this, even for mock interviews and all, I used to have a banana because that keeps energy level good. And that makes you satiated at least. Because you can carry it. It's not very expensive those days. When I remember in 90s, it was about 20 paise I gave for 2 bananas, I remember. So it was such a good fruit, but very effective. That keeps your sugar levels in contact and your energy levels. It's a very good carbohydrate. It releases energy immediately. So basically you can carry half an apple, anything that makes you, don't feel hungry and tensed and all that. So you can do that. So the staff of the place check the education certificate, your caste certificate, what all their credential, testimonials and all. Whatever you have declared, they'll check everything, including your NCCC certificate and all you have claimed. Then, even then I suggest they are very, very good people. They don't trouble you at all. One of the best professions are there. Very sweet people. They help you a lot with their behavior and make you please feel at home that you can be comfortable. Then the candidates have to fill out a questionnaire for UPSC's research and analysis purposes. For future generations and all for their analysis, they'll give you a questionnaire. So you have to fill it up the questionnaire there itself and give back to them. After the verification submission of document, the candidate get a panel number. Then a panel, which panel are you into? For example, you are into panel A, panel B, panel C. There are different heads of the panel. They are known by panel member. For Mr. Vijay Gupta's panel, then Mr. Narendra Kumar panel, then everything, Mr. Dinesh panel. So kind of a thing. So they'll explain. For example, he was a former CBI director. He was also police commissioner, former commissioner of police Delhi. So he had a panel. Possibly you can go there. So each of them. So they're the panel headed by, and there are other members as well. Usually there are 4 to 5 members in a panel. Then the candidate reach a large where they divide into according to the panel rooms. They are allowed into a room. Then also into the same panel wait there together. In the one panel you are waiting in the hall, they call one after the other. As I told you, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. But be on safe side, be prepared for 20 minutes. Sometimes we saw it went beyond 20 minutes as well. Sometimes I saw that coming out between 12 to 13 minutes as well. So, I think mine went on for about 18 minutes, if I remember very well. It went on for 18 minutes. And one of the funniest questions they asked me is about, I think I told you, the divorce is good or bad. They asked me about the geography, the water bodies and how much is the water left on the earth. Then I said, if at all Third World War happens, it happened because of water. Kind of a thing. They all ask about water conservation methods and all that. So they did really grilled me rather on geography, economy, then my hobby called analyzing the social behavior and all that they asked me, and also about the autobiographies I read. So the reimbursement forms are filled there too. The panel takes 5 to 6 candidate time. Each candidate about 20 minutes. There's no time limit. They usually wrap under 20 to 30 minutes on the safer side, but there's no time limit. But average, I said it, 20 minutes would be that. Yeah. The staff member calls the names one by one, like in any interview process. So Jaiprakash, and I should go. And I said, yes, sir. Then I adjust my dress. Maybe you are putting on a tie. Yeah, I'll come to the dress code later on and all that. So you can go. So a staff member escort the candidate from your waiting room to the interview panel room where the panel is sitting. The another interview, the time to reach is usually 8:45 a.m. in the morning for 10 a.m. The interview starts at 10 a.m. but 8:45 is generally they allow you if you have the morning session and all. And mostly depends on the sequence number given to you 1, 2, 3, 4 and all. It depends how much time it takes. We would advise you to read there at least having a good breakfast. If you're in the morning session, I suggest you have very good breakfast, solid breakfast. Because it may last up to 12, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and unfortunately you have a 10 o'clock panel and they put you at 11:30, 12 o'clock and you're already hungry. When you had a couple of idlis or 2 slices of bread, you may feel hungry. So I suggest a personal suggestion that you have a very good breakfast. Not heavy, but good carbohydrate, protein, combination, rather everything. The nutritious breakfast, you can have a couple of bananas, cornflakes, whatever you can. You have good upma. In South India, they have very good breakfast like idli, dosa and all. So you can have that, or you can have khichdi. Whatever that can sustain you, that's possibly. So basic schedule of UP interview day, it's unique experience for all the aspirants. I repeat, this is also my experience. It's a very unique experience, one of its kind. That is an experience one should understand that they test you. They look at you and you are there to cross that line of your all life ambitions. But at no point of time I am trying to scare you. But remember one thing. UPSC, CSC, Civil Service Exam is a very funny examination. You sit for prelims, you go to mains, then you go to interview. Should you not, God forbidden, should you not, again you come back to prelims. Because you already cracked prelims and mains, again next time you can't go to interview. Again you have to start with the prelims. Again you have to start mains. Again you have to sit for interview. So the process goes on. So it is a little scary as well. So you would like to do better in the interview because you got an opportunity. You are among the 2% of the whole aspirants. So grab this opportunity. You don't want to lose it. So grab this opportunity once again. You don't want to come back again. So is that all right? You got IRS and you want IAS, again you can sit for it. There's no barring on that. I know many of my batchmates, when I got IRS, my friend got IRPS, Indian Railway Personal Service. He went to Baroda for training and all. Again he appeared. Again he got through and he got IAS that time. Now, so is it possible that you can do it? But I suggest grab the opportunity, become successful. Right. So the key to good interview is confidence and calmness. Let me underline these two words for you. Confidence and calmness. Confidence, be confident about your knowledge you have. Be confident about yourself. See, you've come this far. It's not that easy to crack civils, prelims, and not that easy to crack mains, and now you come this far. You come all the way to interview and don't want to. Believe in yourself that you can do it. Yes, you can do it. When you could do this much, why not this? So you can. And being calm, pleasant, no hurry. Nothing is going to disturb you. Believe in yourself and you believe in your calm. You said, no, nothing can disturb me. Don't take unnecessary pressures on you. Don't think too much about it. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the experience. When this is an opportunity I got, okay, let me enjoy it. That's the only thing I can say. If you do things will be easier for you only when you are calm and confident.